A few weeks ago, a family that I know personally was traveling back to the state where they were originally from. Now, this trip involved several hours of travel, and they pulled off the road to let their little dog out for a quick break. When they resumed their trip, they became irritated because their GPS was trying to turn them around to go in the opposite direction. They had traveled this road before, and they knew the way. So they continued on while becoming quite angry at their GPS. After listening to the GPS trying to redirect them for a while, they finally just shut it off so that they could enjoy some peace and quiet. 15 to 20 miles down the road, they realized they had gotten on the wrong side of the interstate and the GPS had been right all along. I've seen this situation play out spiritually time after time. People have a little experience in life and they are very familiar with certain details. And yet, just as this family knew well the road back to their home state and still made a mistake, it's easy for us in our spiritual walk to do the same. When the Spirit, God's Word, or our spiritual leadership advises diverting in a different direction, we think we know better because we've been doing this a long time. So we ignore the spiritual safeguards in our lives. Ultimately, this will not end well. It could result in serious destruction, or it may simply involve us facing unnecessary struggles that we could have avoided if our pride had not convinced us to ignore those spiritual safeguards God placed in our lives. But unfortunately, sometimes we miss the voice of God because we are requiring Him to speak through our intellect and not through another method. This reminds me of a fictional story that I heard many years ago, and you may have heard it. There was a man who had become marooned on a deserted island. When a boat came by, the sailors asked if he needed any help, to which he replied, "No, God is going to save me." Next, a helicopter happened by and offered their assistance, to which he replied, "No, I'm waiting on God to save me." Lastly, an airplane flew into the vicinity, and the pilot radioed his offer of help, which was once again declined because he was waiting on God to take action. The man died on the deserted island, and after having a fictitious conversation with God in eternity, he learned something because the man asked God, "Why did you not save me?" To which God replied, "I sent you a boat, a helicopter, and a plane, but you rejected them." I am convinced today that some are waiting for God to speak to them in the way they want to be spoken to, when He has already spoken through His Spirit, His Word, and the spiritual leadership He has placed in your life. If you would like to speak with someone about this or any other spiritual questions that you may have, then please visit lifechristianchurch.org's contact page in the description of this video to see how you can reach us. You are also welcome to any of our services here at Life Christian Church, which are also detailed in this video's description that is right here below. Additionally, if you enjoyed what you heard today, then please give this video a like and follow us on the social media channel that you are using to view this video, or subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are viewing on YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, then we also invite you to click the bell to receive notifications of other videos. If you happen to be watching on Facebook, then we would greatly appreciate it if you would follow our page and adjust your notifications so that Life Christian Church's posts are presented at the top of your page when you open your Facebook feed. I'm Pastor Wilkerson, and this is Life Moments.